Hey guys, it's Madison Estes. Welcome back to my channel. I recently got to read Alexa Dunn's new novel, The Ivies. I was really excited about this book whenever I read the synopsis, and I was not disappointed. The Ivies is about a group of girls at an elite private school that will do anything to get into their dream colleges. They've been sabotaging their classmates with schemes that vary from petty to psychotic. From slipping their classmates laxatives to bribery and more, these girls work together to help each other get into their dream colleges, but they will screw over anyone else to get what they want. When one of them ends up dead, everyone in the school becomes a suspect because of all the people that they've hurt over the years. This is a whodunit mystery with lots of twists, some of them relating to the murder and some of them just being your garden variety friends backstabbing friends twists. The twists prevent this story from succumbing to sagging middle syndrome, and despite the dark subject matter, there's a lot of humor in this story. The main character, Olivia, is really funny, and this book has about as much cattiness and drama as you would expect from a book about high school students participating in the ultra-competitive college admissions game. This book feels like Mean Girls meets Pretty Little Liars. Avery is a lot like Regina George. Mean, ruthless, and catty. The other girls are a little bit less out for blood, but they're not any less snobby or less willing to backstab if it suits them. And they're all filthy rich except for Olivia, which makes her the odd man out and creates conflict later in the story. Olivia, the protagonist, has a little bit of a blind spot when it comes to her own heinous actions, all of which take place before the book starts so that we don't actually see the effects of her actions, we just hear about it. Maybe that's for the best because I really liked Olivia, and I'm not sure I would have liked her as much if we'd met her when she was still sabotaging people's lives. The writer hits a sweet spot by giving us a flawed protagonist who has done terrible things, but who's still really likable and easy to root for. She also has a bit of a drinking problem. Here's a fun drinking game. Every time Olivia takes a drink, you take a drink. That's it. That's the game. I just wanted to tell Olivia, look, you don't need Harvard. You need an AA meeting. There's only one thing in this book that I consider to be kind of a head scratcher, and then one thing that I would have liked to have seen change a little bit to kind of complete Olivia's arc. The head scratcher is that Olivia discovers that the Ivies did something really bad before the start of the book, and she becomes morally outraged. But it was a victimless crime, and Olivia is aware that the girls have done things that are far worse than the thing that she becomes morally outraged about. Like, I wouldn't even put it up there with slipping laxatives into someone's drink. In my opinion, that's worse than what they did. But Olivia acts like it was akin to murder. I could understand being upset that they didn't include her in this plan, or that had they gotten caught, it could have backfired on her. But to be upset at the action itself, which was, again, pretty much victimless, was kind of ridiculous and hypocritical, and it annoyed me. Like, who do you think you are, Miss Catfish, to be judging other people? One thing I would have really liked to have seen added to this story is a scene where she apologizes to someone that she hurt very badly. Olivia goes through a moral crisis throughout this story as she realizes just how far she and the other Ivies went in order to attain their goals, and she starts to feel really bad about it, but she seems more remorseful about the person that she became when she was with them. She doesn't seem particularly remorseful about any of her specific actions. I would have really liked a scene where Olivia apologizes to the person that she hurt the most. And when you read this novel, I think you're going to figure out who I'm talking about really quickly. If this book is ever adapted into a movie or a television show, I really hope that they add a scene where she apologizes to him. It would go a long way towards making Olivia a more likable and relatable character, and it would be great development for her redemption arc. I don't want to talk too much about the killer because I don't want to get into spoilers, but the killer's MO is something that I have never seen before. At first I thought it was kind of out there, but then I started thinking about it, and I think that it's really realistic and something that could actually happen. Although I think a lot of people are probably going to guess who the killer is, I don't think anyone is going to guess the killer's MO. The ending showcases the downside of too much ambition, which is truly the heart of this story, and it also is a reflection of the classism that exists throughout the entire novel. A part of me wanted to see more justice for all of the shady people in this book, but the author chose to go with a more realistic ending, which felt authentic and satisfying to me. This is without a doubt the best novel that I've read in 2021 so far, and I can't wait for Alexa Dunn's next thriller. Definitely check this book out if you love a good murder mystery, and if you're a fan of Pretty Little Liars, this is a must-read. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different from my other videos. I'm going to be ending this video with 5 outfits inspired by the Ivies. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed that review and that you have as much fun seeing these Ivies inspired outfits as I did whenever I picked them out.
Olivia is a total dork. It's my headcanon that she's really into Hello Kitty and Japanese culture, and that she also wears the same glasses that I wear. I use the same shade of Sephora lip gloss that's mentioned in the book, which is like a bronze color. Avery will step on your balls and laugh, and you'd probably like it, you perv. She probably pulled other children's hair whenever she was a toddler. She's super confident, that's why she's wearing such a bold necklace. She would definitely want to show off her figure, so she's wearing a tight skirt. I imagined her wearing dark floral prints. I feel like that's a pretty signature look of Avery's. And she is a little bit flirty and promiscuous. Emma is just like Avery, but a little less authoritative and a lot more impulsive and fun. The colors are tame, but that's only to make the giant gold accessory pop. Like Avery, Emma would definitely show a little bit of skin, and she's also a little bit flirty, although I think Emma is more coy than Avery is. Catherine is Avery's mom, and she is a total snob. I imagined her wearing bright, bold colors because she has a bold personality. And Evil loves to wear color, okay? And of course she wears fancy jewelry because she needs to remind people at all times that she's rich. She uses her money to buy whatever she wants and get people to do whatever she wants them to do, and wearing her wealth reminds people of her power. I imagined Kayla wearing calm, earthy colors. She used to be one of the Ivies before her path to redemption, and now she's over the Ivies and over the drama. I imagined her wearing kind of plain clothes, but still being fitted well and still flattering. It's a casual outfit for a laid-back, unproblematic girl.
If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post book reviews, writing advice, and horror commentary on this channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later.